Hi guys, I need to talk to you. This is going to be a little bit more personal. This is not going to be bad news or anything, but this is something I wanted to do for a very long time. And it is just to, tell you who I am, why I'm doing stuff that I do, what the purpose of this channel is, why the companies don't want to work with me, and why I need your help. If you don't care about all of that, then feel free to click off and I see you in the next one. But I found it really important that I could voice myself to you guys so you get to know me a little bit better. So first of all, if you don't know already, my name is Yves, I'm from Belgium and I have been doing YouTube I think now for about a year or three, and the last year things got real and the channel did a big jump from a few hundreds to I think we are right now at 4,300 and a little bit more than that. I'm also going to be totally honest. I'm going to share some of the numbers like the revenue I'm getting from YouTube and why I'm going to make the decision that I'm going to tell you right now. So first of all, I'm going to open channel membership for YouTube. That means that you can now subscribe to me in a paid version. I think the first tier is going to be $1 a month. And for that $1 a month, you will get some stuff. We have a second tier, we have a third tier. I'm going to be totally honest. Those tiers are not meant for me to do more work. You will get some behind the camera stuff. You will get some early access stuff. But the main point of becoming a channel member is to help me out directly. And the reasons why I'm doing it is because first of all, I work at night, so I'm working for a company. I'm an electromechanical technician. I'm doing the graveyard shift permanently, so that's why if I'm responding to you in America in the middle of the night, for me, it is going to be a decent hour for you. So that's super handy. When I'm working at night, I can keep in touch with you guys. So YouTube is really an ugly beast. It is very hype focused, and if you are making niche content like I do with like the resin testing gauntlets you can see on top of those shelving, then YouTube will not be inclined to share those videos with a lot of people. And as far as I can tell by the reactions you guys give, it is very useful for you guys, so I will be continuing to do those videos. Now the problem is that those videos are not performing as I want to. I have good videos on the bigger brands, but we have done some smaller brands and those videos just bomb the minute they get on YouTube. This is an algorithm thing, I'm sure, because most of your reactions seems to be positive on the videos that I do. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to continue to do what I do, but the channel membership is going to help me to fund some of the project, because everything I'm doing right now is mostly out of pocket. It's getting really expensive doing it the last 2 years. And I think the total revenue, I'm going to look it up for you since I get monetized last year. Let's have a check what I have earned in that period. So this number is going to be what I have earned since I think it's going to be in January when I started getting monetized. So we are almost 1 year further, and the total number that I made on those videos is going to be a little bit more over 1,000 euros. So at first glance, that is not that bad. We made 1,000 euros. Now the thing about those 1,000 euros is that we have to buy a lot of expensive machines, like the Algo Jupiter in that corner. We have bought the Creality K1. We have bought the Algo Saturn 3. We just bought the Algo Saturn 4 Ultra, and I'm going to buy a Varon this year. So you can already see that just doing those things, the 1,000 euros that we earned the last year is not a lot. And the resin testing videos so far has been great. The companies that want to work with me all send resins for free for me to test out. And one thing you should know about those resin testing videos is that making those videos, so printing it and testing it, takes all about, I think, is going to be 40 plus hours for one video. So yeah, if we have to pay for resins, and it seems that from now on we are going to have to pay for resins because companies like an Algo or a Frozen or an Anycubic or a Creality are not inclined to work with me. Why is that? Because I have a very strong opinion on things, and I think it's very important that I keep my strong opinions to keep giving you guys honest reviews, because YouTube is flooded with new YouTubers or even established YouTubers. I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus. I don't know if you have seen the trend, but videos or reviews on printers are getting more and more dulled down. The opinions are getting weaker and weaker, and most of the reviews, if we can call it a review, are more just rambling off the spec sheet and showing off some prints without going very in depth. In my opinion, this is a huge problem, and those YouTubers are getting all the attention. This is not me complaining. I love what I'm doing and I'm happy with where I am right now. But that also means that those companies are not very inclined to work with me because I have a very strong opinion on things. So from now on, like I said, the resin testing videos are going to be purchased out of pocket. The companies like an Algu, an Anycubic and a Frozen don't want to work with me. I have sent plenty of emails to them. I even visited them on Formnext, and on Formnext they are all nice and dandy and talking and giving me cards like, yeah, we are going to do some stuff, and send me an email on his private email address, and then you do it, and then they just ignore you like you are not existing. So it is very clear that those companies don't want to work with me and that those things will be bought out of pocket. Now, resins are not that bad. For 20 to 35 euros, you can buy a bottle of resin. But if we are going to do an Algu and an Anycubic, we are talking about 10 plus bottles of resin, and it's going to get expensive really fast. So this is why I'm going to introduce the membership. Some of you have asked me to do it. I know that in the Christmas video, I was saying that I will never do any Patreon stuff like that. So also with the YouTube membership, there will be no massive things locked behind the paywall. You will still get the updates, you will still get the videos and all of that, but the charts, like the resin testing gauntlet charts, will be posted upfront before the video for the people that are paying the first tier. So you don't have to watch the video, and that $1 is going to earn me a lot more than 1,000 of your views. So if you want to support the channel going further and you want truly and honest opinions, then for $1 a month you can support the channel, and then we have a higher tier. Then you will get the videos up front. Take tier 3, then you are the high roller, and I will mention you at the end of the video. Now, I just told you that reviewers are getting worse and worse these days, that they are just rambling some spec sheets and they are not oppressing their true opinions. And one example I want to give to you guys is the opportunity I had with Hey Gears. As you have seen, Hey Gears has a lot of reviews on YouTube. Just type in the search bar Hey Gear and you will get a lot of YouTubers that have reviewed the complete set, the wash and cure system, the printer itself, and their resins. So one of the things they do is send you a form to fill in with some basic info when you're going to deliver the video and all of that. This is all some basic stuff, but with Hey Gears, it was really terrible, and I'm going to tell you all about it and why I think a lot of YouTubers are not expressing their true opinion and they are bought. So first of all, they were going to send me their complete setup for me to test. And then if you were reading the lines, I think it was a 3-pager. I'm not going to show the pages, you will have to believe on my word. But there were a few lines in there that were really mind-boggling. So they were asking you to supply the review upfront so that they could view it, and then they would ask for 2 edits of the video before you publish the review. Now, I'm not sure if you guys know what the review is, but that means that you do not get to see the video upfront and you don't get any editing decisions. Now, I'm not a big YouTuber. I only have 4,000 plus subscribers, and there were plenty of YouTubers with the same amount or a little bit more than me reviewing the system. So I am doubting that they didn't sign that form that said that they want all those things, like viewing it up front and have editorial decisions 2 times. So yeah, there you get it already. Not sure if there are any big YouTubers that also signed the forms and just said screw it, I want the machine. So this is something you will never see from me. I have rejected that opportunity and I have said, go take a walk. I'm not doing anything like that. So I really hope you appreciate me for not doing stuff like that. I think these days YouTube is more about earning huge amounts of money so you don't have to work for a boss. This is obviously also a dream of mine, that I don't have to work for a boss anymore, but because the way I do reviews, just like teaching tech, if you're not a big YouTuber, companies will just completely ignore you and they just don't want to talk to you. So that means that you will have to buy stuff, and that's why I'm now introducing the YouTube tier system. I don't expect a lot of you guys to do it, but some of you have asked to do it, so Now for $1 a month, you can help out the channel. I truly appreciate it if you're doing it. So there are a few things you can also do for free to help out with the video algorithm. YouTube is a little bitch and it really doesn't want to promote videos it doesn't think will earn a lot of revenue. So things you can do to help with that is watching the complete video. Watch time is very important. Leaving a comment down in the section is also really important, and then giving it a vote with a thumbs up or down. You can do whatever you want, but those are the critics that YouTube decides if a video is going to bomb in the first hour or not. And I think like the last resin testing gauntlet video, it shows it to, I think, 1,500 people. And after that, it decides it to, nope, not worth your time. We are throwing it on the site, and then you are on the mercy of searches. So yeah, that's why most of those videos are not performing that well. It is straight in the search engine, and yeah, YouTube doesn't promote those videos, except if it's like a Creality K1 in the first month, it's going to do great. The GD Tech Q1 Pro did great. The Algo Saturn 3 Ultra video did great. So there are still a lot of videos that are picked up by the algorithm, but more niche stuff like these resins, yeah, they tend to do not that well. Something else I also really hate to see is that I love woodworking. And being a YouTuber, now that we do 3D printed stuff, if I'm doing something with wood right now, is going to get bombed 100% because YouTube will show those videos to the people that watch 3D printing. So yeah, the bad things about YouTube. So what the hell are we doing right now? Now we have to do 2 channels. I just want to do 3D printing, I want to do woodworking, I want to do all the stuff I like to do. So I think right now I'm just going to continue that. If I'm doing a woodworking project, I'm just going to keep it on the channel because, yeah, I'm not going to bother opening a second channel. Talking about that, we are going to do some huge changes. You can see the closet right over there. There is one printer in there. It's the Sidewinder X1. We have a dryer box up top. We are going to remove that complete section. We are going to open up the complete corner, and we are going to do something like a printer wall where all the new printers will sit. All the filaments will be on top, because right now this workshop is completely trashed. We have spools all over the place for testing purposes, and I just can't do any more woodworking because we have a dryer over there, we have a printer on my saw machine. Yeah, everything is just getting taken over by 3D printers, and there is just no more room to do any woodworking. So this is going to be one of the next videos you can expect. We are going to open up this complete wall, and everything 3D print related is going to be in that corner, so that leaves me more room to do other stuff on screen or not. We will see what happens with that. So this is going to be one of the vlogs in the future. And yeah, I guess we will see where we end up with the channel. Right now we are on a stroll. The numbers are not lying. The last half year we went from 1,000 to 4,000 subscribers, which is really awesome. Thank you so much, guys. It really makes me happy to do so. Yeah, now let's hope that those numbers are going to keep climbing up so that bigger companies can't ignore me anymore. Also, like always, if you want to leave a suggestion or just want to have a little chat with me, you're always welcome to put some comments in the video down below or get on Instagram and just send me something. I'm always happy to answer your questions or just to have a little chat. I have met a few people the last half year. I had some great chats with some people, and I think I also made some friends. So that's going to be it. Leave down in the comment section if you are happy with the decisions that I'm making, if you are happy with the stuff that I'm delivering to you, or what printers you would like to see in the future. We have still quite a lot of resin testing gauntlets to go. I'm also going to do another video where we are going to mix some tenacious with other resins, because that seems to be a very popular thing to do. We also have a Kickstarter that is going to launch in the next week, I think. It's going to be with the huge ACF rolls. So I had a little cooperation with somebody, the guys that are making the MacFlex plates. They are doing a new campaign, and you will be able to buy huge rolls of ACF. So that's going to be it. Let me know down below in the comments if you are happy with the things that I do, if you are happy with the memberships or not. Don't feel pressure to do so, but if you are leaving $1 a month, then know that I highly appreciate you guys. And yeah, this was the first talking head I did just straight in the camera. I think I really enjoyed it. So if you want to do some more Q&A-ish stuff, then let me know down below. I'm always up to do a Q&A to answer all of your questions you might have. Maybe this is something we can do every 1 or 2 months. So yeah, it's all up to you guys. All right, this is going to be it. Thank you for watching, and guys, I see you in the next one.